Welcome Matt Freeman's Bass Bunker. I'm Matt Freeman. Okay, today I'm going to do a play-along video to the NOFX song Stickin In My Eye, which my band Rancid covered for this record, the BYO Split Series Volume 3, which was released in 2001, or 2 actually. Okay, so I'm going to go over the bass lines I play in this song. So like I said before, this is Rancid covering the NOFX song Stickin In My Eye. And this record that came out in 2002, basically we did like 6 NOFX songs, our interpretations of them, we covered them. And then NOFX did 6 Rancid songs and they did their interpretations. It's a pretty cool record. But I'm going to do Stickin In My Eye, so I'm just going to show you what I'm doing. So on the original track, Mike is doing this like bass intro thing and I basically interpreted it, and this is how I'm doing it. So the roots are E, D, C, B, right? And the chord structures are E minor, D major, 1 and 5 on the C, and then B major with this. Okay, and I'll show you how that works. And so this is it up. This is it slow, actually. So that's the intro, and then I put this little lick in there. I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing. There it is, slow. Okay, so I'm going to try to play it up to speed. So this is the whole phrase. So there's that. Okay. So then the rest of it, on the verses and the choruses, I'm just basically following the root notes. And then there's this lick up here where I go up to the high E, and you'll hear it in the track. And I do this lick. And actually, I'm gonna go play it along and go through it and see if I actually pull it off and then explain to you what I'm doing. I remember recording this. We recorded this in late 2001 at West Beach Recorders, which is the studio that a lot of Epitaph bands at the time did their records. We actually did our first record there. I know a lot of Bad Religion, NOFX, all kinds of stuff was recorded there. We did this pretty quick, I remember, and this song especially, we just sort of popped off, like did it. And like I've talked about before, I'm not sure exactly what I'm doing, but I pretty much know. So all right, let's see if I can actually play it. Okay, let's see if I can pull this one off.
See, I wanna ask folks around.
That song is really, really fast. At the time, we were just coming off Rancid 5, which is very Rancid 5-ish. This is very like the same sort of thing we were doing on Rancid 5. Okay, so a couple things about this. So that lick I was talking about, so... that lick. So on the original record, there's this sort of re-intro where they go and back to the E. Up here, I'm going. So it's. Then I do this like. Oops. And I didn't make it that time. Yeah, so I'm just throwing in sort of a very like Rancidy like. Rancidy lick in there, and on this part I can tell actually on the recording I didn't really pull it off. It's a little out of time, so I think I missed a note. So basically I think when I was recording it I was supposed to do it down here and I got nervous and I did it up here, but I don't know, it is what it is. But anyway, this track was a lot of fun to record. If I remember correctly, when we agreed to do this, we actually the bands didn't tell each other what songs they were doing. So it was like sort of a big surprise, which is pretty cool. And like the backgrounds, I can tell that's me and Lars sort of stacked in the background. So it was pretty fun. And then a record came out in 2002 and we did a short tour on it. So that's basically it. And also before we leave, this record, so I actually didn't have this physical record. I had the CD laying around and I wanted to get the record for this, you know, for the series or whatever. I like to hold up the record. So I called my friend Steve over at 1234 Go Records. And this was actually, I was going to do this like last year sometime. And then, I don't know, stuff happened. And I asked him, I said, hey, do you have this record? He goes, you know, we don't have one in stock, but they come in periodically. And I'm like, well, when you get it, like hold it for me. And then I sort of forgot about it. And then around Christmas time, he texted me. He goes, hey, man, I found this record in Japan. I'm going to send it to you. So thanks. It was a nice Christmas present. So thank you, Steve, at 1234 Go Records, and one of the, you know, benefits of having a local record store in my neighborhood. So, all right, so that's about it. Okay, so there you go. Thanks to everybody that likes and subscribes. You know, I took a little break on this and I've been back lately and the response has been sort of overwhelming. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate your comments. I really try to like incorporate some of the stuff you guys suggest. So keep the comments coming. I read as many of them as I possibly can. And like always, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it.